Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here, New Life Pentecostal Church, Albany, Georgia. I hope you're having a great day in Jesus. We're going to look at the best way to buy books on Amazon. And so one of the best archaeology books out is The Stones Cry Out, What Archaeology Reveals About the Truth of the Bible by Randall Price. You can see it's kind of dated. It's 1997, but you know, archaeological finds, they're still using the ones from the 1800s of Assyria and Nineveh and all this. So you'll look at this, Sister Fran comes in and you'll see what they really want you to see is like this book is $11.50. And we know that unless you have Amazon Prime, you're going to pay $3.99 shipping or so. But with Amazon Prime, you'll pay free shipping. So $11.90. So you're like, oh yeah, that is a great price. But what we want to do is down here, you see used from $1.25. And $5.24 with shipping, $5.24 with shipping. So now you're at half price. But what you're going to want to look at is over here. Are these people getting good reviews? Like I know Hippo Books, they're going to get good reviews. And that particular book house, you want to see how many things, like this one has 15,000 ratings, that's good. Where we've had problems before is when, you know, 1 rating or 2 rating or 4 total ratings. And, you know, I've used them and I just don't get the book. Now, you'll also want to look, I'll show you some of these and hit the read more. Under used good, used good, used good. Well, you get down here to this one where it says used very good. Right down here, used very good. So it's the same price, but now instead of being in good condition, it's in very good condition. And usually when it's very good, it is like outstandingly good normally. And so it says, okay, the paperback book shows normal wear and tear. And so, you know, it doesn't say, but it gives really good descriptions. So we went from $11.50 to $5.24, less than half price, just by not punching the button, but by looking and seeing, okay, it says from $1.25 used. And many books, I would say over 50% of the books on Amazon are just like that. Now, I was going to show you something else here. You'll see here where it says one collectible for $6.99. So we're going to press that. And it's like new. And we're going to try to figure out what makes this a collectible. Many times it will be the author's signature or a first edition or a first edition. So let's see if we can see what makes this collectible. The only thing that makes this collectible is like new. But still, so now you've got a new copy for $8.98. Is that right? Yeah, $2.99 shipping. So I just looked to see if, okay, maybe I want something signed by Randall Price. That'd be kind of cool. It doesn't appear to be, but I'm getting a new copy for $6.99 plus $2.99. That's $6.99, $7.99, $8.99, $9.99, $9.98. And that is still cheaper than the $11.90 price for new. So you just want to do that. Let's look at another book. Let's see if we can find something else in biblical archaeology. Now, there's all kind of neat stuff too. Let me just show you this. A lot of times you can find other books that you may not even know exist down here, where Amazon will give you suggestions. eBay does this as well. So this is a great little section down here, because this middle book, let's punch that. This one I know of, biblical archaeology. Let's See if we can pull that up. Now I'm going to put this over here and read about this. So this is Biblical Archaeology, an introduction to recent discoveries that support the reliability of the Bible by David Elton Graves. Now I don't know who David Elton Graves is. So his name is in blue, so I can punch this. And it says, visit Amazon, Dr. David Elton Graves thing, and he's got a PhD, University of Aberdeen, Scotland. So this is not somebody who is fly-by-night, okay? He's currently assistant professor of Liberty University. So I know he is conservative, very conservative. And then I actually see there's like a second part of this book. So what we've done is looking at one of the most popular textbooks. I've used that at IBC, Indiana Bible College textbooks, The Song Cry Out. We now find books I didn't even know existed by very reputable authorities that look fascinating. So we're going to do the same thing with those books. We're going to see, or at least the first book by Philip Graves, see purchase options. And so in this one, it's used 2023. Now, a lot of times, paperback. Now, one thing you're going to want to watch, if you don't want it on Kindle, you know, you can accidentally order a Kindle copy. You'll want to be very careful about that. Now, you'll see that the cheaper options here are all bad. Whenever it says acceptable, as it does on the first three options, my experience has been is acceptable ranges everywhere from to the things falling apart. So, and when I say falling apart, usually they'll at least say all the pages are in the spine and on and so forth. But so this is just some handy tips on how to get deals, to discover threads, to find out new books that you might be unacquainted with, and to save yourself some money. Because, you know, why would you spend, if you've got $25 to spend, well, instead of spending $11.90 on Price's book, now I can get a great copy for $5.24. Now I've still got $19.76 to spend, and you know, instead of spending almost half, I've spent, you know, like a fifth or something like that. This is used very good, used like new. You want to look at all that type thing. All right, so let's look at another Christian classic. Let's do Pilgrim's Progress here. Pilgrim's Progress. You say, I want a copy of Pilgrim's Progress, and I want it in hardback, and I want it in large print, because I want to read this book. So it's not just the paperback, not just the fall apart 99-cent edition. It's something I want to enjoy. And it says under Pilgrim's Progress, large print, that nothing comes up. Aha! But I see one of the greatest editions of Pilgrim's Progress in the modern era that has 2,237 customer reviews. And it's in the Barber Classic series. You can see how gorgeous that is done. It is absolutely beautiful. Now, here's the deal. Now, you can buy it paperback, but we want hardcover. Hardcover from 43 cents. 43 cents. So let's take a look at this. And it is in good shape. And the shipping is $5.34. Here's $1.79, $3.99. So you're saving an enormous amount of money by purchasing it used. And you'll find Pilgrim's Progress. I mean, you may want a classic edition. You might want an edition for the bookshelf. You might want an edition for the coffee table, you know, the best-selling book outside the Bible maybe ever, that type thing. So these are just some handy ways trying to help you save some money on your purchase of books from Amazon. Done one on eBay so as well. So God bless. Love you. Talk with you later in Jesus' name. Finding out new books as well. Talk with you. Amen.